All right, you can go.
All right, so the old man standing before the great warrior basically assumes like a light defensive position. You
Can you
know, one of
roll?
his feet.
So I
feet.
want you to, before I'm gonna tell you what you see from him from your ability. So your thing, he's like glowing blue, like massively glowing blue. Like this is the brightest color you've seen. Uh, and can you roll perception or insight for me, whichever one is greater? You sense this sort of stillness and calmness from him. Not like a warrior about to battle would have, but more like one who's accepted their fate. As he stands before you unmoving, with a smile on his face.
I don't want to fight you,
You
but
see the top two arms kind of shrug.
all right. I reach into my belt
Oh yeah, you still have
and
your weapons. Yep,
pull out my hilt.
you do that.
All right.
He's giving you the first move. He says, "Whenever you're ready."
Holding out two hands, I ignite the blade.
You do that. He looks unsurprised, as if he's seen this before somewhere, and he nods. He just nods to you and closes his eyes with a smile on his face, as his weapons kind of like twist. All four of them kind of like just spin around real quick.
And then I let go of it. I let go of it, but it floats in front of me because I'm
You
where
do
is it?
that, but then the water currents kind of send it back to your hand, and you're unsure of
Oh,
whether that's his ability or just the currents. But you're
so
pretty
never
sure
mind
it's
that.
probably his ability that's not letting you let go of it.
All right. Well,
But he
with
still
that
doesn't
note,
move.
I'm just gonna. Hmm, damn it! I can't. I'm just gonna go for a upward diagonal slash
You
at one
do
of his
that.
arms.
No roll needed. He stands there with eyes closed, smiling, letting you attack. You diagonally slash him up the chest, and he accepts it. He drops his weapons and falls to his knees. He looks up with you and smiles, and then says, "You're free now," and then
What?
falls to the ground, lifeless. The entire sea folk are stunned, quiet, not saying anything.
I'm gonna do
Zethra
that thing.
screams, crying her eyes out, as she jumps into it and just runs over, holding his lifeless body.
Well, I was gonna assume he fell into my arms, and I was gonna do like that manly thing where he like
Yeah.
brings the eyes down. You
Where
know.
you give him mouth to mouth, that
No,
would have been
he
pretty
fell on his
manly.
knees and then fell backwards.
Shut up, Tristan. You're a
Zethra's
Pull
robot.
his pants down and suck
Zethra
his
has
dick.
buried
Robots don't deserve right.
Zethra has buried her face in his neck, sobbing massively. Vethra, the priest, turns around to the people and then goes, "It has been decided." As he claps his hands, the barrier around every one of you is lessening, and you feel like you're okay. Vethra walks down to you, and he hands you two seashells, and he says, "These will let you stay alive underwater for some time. If you show this to any sea folk, they will not attack you. It is infused with our being and our magic." It's
All
and,
right.
and then he like leans down and whispers to you so only you can hear. "It seems he put his trust in you. Do not disappoint it. I don't know why he did. There must be some reason or something he saw in you. Don't make us regret this." And he just turns to leave. And he like grabs Zethra and like gently tries to like lift her and carry her away. And she goes with him lifelessly, sobbing, screaming the entire time that she won't leave him behind.
I quietly nod out of respect and sheathe my blade, my saber,
You do that.
igniting it, and I'm gonna return to my moronic companion.
and he's like mildly disappointed that there like wasn't a real fight, but he kind of has like a sort of warrior's respect that it ended in that way. He's like, it's the best result we could have hoped for on our end, and probably not the best for them, but they'll
Could you
figure
tell
it
that
out.
he let me win?
He obviously let you win,
What's your intelligence?
like +1.
As you're walking away, you hear like a puff behind you. As you turn your head, you see that the hole with the veiny things popping out, kind of like stitches itself back together, as the veiny parts kind of like come out of his body and fall on the ground, and the guy you see it's like this black bug like insect, and it like screams before it like fizzles into ash. His body like stitches itself back together, and then you just like you feel this presence leaving his body, this like spiritual presence. Can you roll perception for me?
Perception.
And though you don't see a form from the thing, you can see with your vision, it's full of radiant blue spiritual power, as it's just gently floating before it vanishes.
I gently smile and basically pause in my tracks for a moment of respect as for the warrior I faced. After a bit, I'm gonna hand Lucian the shell.
Yep, you hand him
One
one
of
of
the
the
two
shells.
shells.
This will be a rite of passage for other sea folk and will allow us. What does it allow us to
To
breathe?
basically
Passage?
breathe for a little bit. It lets you cast water breathing once every 24 hours.
What was the guy's
Allows us
name
to-
again?
I didn't say his name.
Oh, you didn't?
I always called him Honorable Warrior.
It allows us to travel through these waters.
Unhindered.
His name
Good.
has been in such legend that time has forgotten him.
Should we try to find the ship ourselves, or should we just try to get to the land that it's going through?
I feel like our best
'Cause I
bet
feel
would
like-
be attempting to return to land and probably
Yeah.
awaiting our comrades. Best to
Yeah.
get to solid ground first, because who knows how long that storm might be lasting.
Yeah. Plus, the ship is probably faster than us, so you know.
But let's move with haste. Let's not leave them. We must leave them to mourn.
So
Of
water
course.
breathing lets you cast water breathing once every 24 hours. Water breathing lasts 24 hours.
Nice.
Gotta love it.
So,
So if we cast it, we have it all day.
as long as you are holding on to the shells, yeah, you'll be able to breathe underwater.
All right.
And Lucian,
Yeah.
do not speak for the party. Do not speak for the group again. You are not a good bargainer, and while it would be entertaining, I'm not going to let you gamble or do anything of the sort while I am around.
Oh, I hate gambling. I'm terrible at it.
I can tell.
That's one of the few things I will admit being bad at. I just am not good at gambling. I'm just unlucky.
Bad at them more than a few things, but we all have our faults. So let us move falsely. Bleh, what am I saying? Let's go. We leave.
Yeah, let's move
You
quickly.
swim upwards, upwards, and as you guys up top, while this is going on, you basically loot all the bodies. I'm adding this to Lucian's inventory.
The shell thing?
Yes.
Awesome. I was about to ask if I should add it.
Alright, who wants to roll me a D100? I want
I
three
got.
people who are on the ship. I want a D100. I want 3 people to roll me a D100.
I'll roll a D100.
I should never roll.
Alright, well, that was awful.
Third person.
26. We can add those together then. 26, 26 plus 21 plus 48 plus 33. Alright, that'll be enough. I'll be nice. Alright, someone roll me a d12.
I got you.
I don't believe you're locked. No.
Wait.
Alright.
You rolled a 1.
I know.
Oh, that's good.
There is 8 gold pieces, 19 silver, and 30 copper pieces on all the bodies, as well as this medallion-looking thing.
Ooh. What is it? I would like to roll Arcana.
Alright.
Okay.
This is a medallion of thoughts. It
Ooh.
requires attunement, and it has 3 charges. Once per day, or not once per day, sorry. While wearing it, you can use an action and expend 1 charge to cast Detect Thoughts from it. The medallion grants 1d3 expended charges at dawn.
Very interesting. That's a medallion of thoughts. Allows you to hear people's into people's psyche and mind.
Awesome.
You must have Alzheimer's. I don't remember asking. That was a bad joke.
Kronos will take it if no one else does.
It seems like no one else takes it.
Yeah, you can have it. I don't want it. It's not my kind of magic item.
I mean, yeah.
Alright, and the
You
gold,
adding it, or should I add it?
I have added it.
Oh, okay, sweet. Thanks.
You can confirm if you don't believe me.
The gold is there. I don't know if anyone wants to, if you guys want to split that, or it's probably not even enough to split, but it's there.
I will take the gold.
Alright, you take the gold, add it to your inventory.
I am. Okay, 15, that's 23 gold pieces, 19 silver, and 30 copper. Haha, I'm getting richer.
Lowlands away.
Oh. Off we go.
Nicolas Cage notices the greed of the others and instead starts to bury the enemy at sea.
Yeah, even the captain tosses the bodies over waters, giving a small sea prayer to the fallen shipmates as she lets out a cry. And give me a moment.
Is this just Nicolas Cage?
What do you mean? No,
Who's
the
wrong?
captain. The captain. Oh, yeah, the captain is doing the body stuff too.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
Kronos are going to check the ship if we haven't done so already.
The ship looks to be roll perception.
What am I rolling? I just heard roll.
Perception.
Alright.
The ship appears to be fine. No real damages come from it.
Is there still a storm, or is that past?
The storm is still there, but it's calm. It's calming down now. It's been quite a bit of time. Like the ship's waited. You're not quite sure but your party members. Some party members are just gone. They went down. And it's been some time, and you don't see them coming up.
That is why you should always lash yourself to the ship during a storm.
No taken. Captain, what should we do from here?
They're your crew. Not to Omega, but they look over and they look to the party and like, they're your crew. He was the one who negotiated the deal, was he not? Now that he and another is gone, should we wait for them or should we continue? Though I guess with them gone, it would be more treasure for you.
Mm. Mm. Let's see here. Is there like... Fuck, okay. Ooh.
Last time I checked, they were still alive as they were being dragged down, no?
So should we wait for them, Omega? What do you think? You are the first mate.
Aye.
We will give them a day.
A day.
One of them.
Like
that's
they're
correct,
gonna
Captain.
breathe down there. We already lost 2 more. How many more people have to die?
Mr. Cage, your friend's an idiot. Quite frankly, he's an idiot that survives things, apparently, as noted, so I'm pretty sure he'll be fine. As for the old man, I haven't seen what he's been capable of, so we shall wait a day and see.
We will use this day to remember the fallen and just prepare for the worst.
Are we burying at sea?
We are. And
I would like to do the singing for the funerals.
of course, and Scotland performs the soldier death song.
Oh, you mean that old bagpipe song?
Oh yeah, because he plays the bagpipes. Oh wow, yeah, and he does it really well.
Oh, he does it even better than me this time. Okay.
Well, it's
yeah,
not meant
it's
for
21.
words, but you'd still do pretty good.
Oh, of course.
Oh, Johnny, oh, Johnny.
Oh, I could have sworn I had.
After a day, you guys start to see bubbles come off the ship. Nicolas Cage, while you're like just over there waiting, you start to see like bubbles start to pile from the ship, like coming off in the water.
Yeah. Scratch my eyes and look closer. I lean in.
The bubbles get even more and more as they spill forth, even greater and greater and greater, and they don't seem to stop. And then 2 men's heads pop out of the water.
How long is the distance to the water?
Oh, it's like right by the ship. They're like 40 feet down from the ship.
Even though I've been able to
Let's say
breathe.
30. They're like 30 feet down, but they're like right at the bottom of the ship.
So my chain would not reach.
Or something.
No, your chain would not reach, but you got rope, don't you?
I don't have any rope.
Oh, you do not have rope. That's right. But they can climb up. They can try to climb. And you guys.
I call over to Katane and Jack Kira. I'd be like, "Hey, boys, get some rope."
They get rope, and they what?
Could I rocket jump out of the water with force propel?
Where is that? Okay, there it is.
Spell. Like, I know it doesn't say, but would it make sense to fire at the water and shoot myself up? Or would that not work?
And if a creature's moving in the area, they immediately follow the. Since you can do it.
Alright.
Are you doing it for both of you? Or just
No, force propel. It's propelling from my hand. If I did it at Lucian, he'd probably be pushed further. Don't worry, I'm not ignoring you. I'm just getting myself up first.
Oh no, I'm just gonna climb up on my own. I'm capable of that.
No.
You gotta find your own trail, old man.
Alright, yeah, you do that and you land safely on the ship.
Alright,
Yeah,
rocket
and they were throwing me some rope, correct?
Yes,
Is
they
what
throw you some rope. Can you make an athletics roll with advantage because of the rope?
Sure can.
Ooh.
Oh,
The
yeah,
boy
you
survived.
climb up. You're both it's like wet. Of course, you had to swim up. They didn't offer you assistance to get back to the ship, but you're alive. The captain looks at the party and nods. At least you made it back. What happened down there?
We encountered the sea people. They we were apparently intruding on their land, their a temple of
Their
theirs.
water.
And their water. Yeah, yes, Nicholas. But in turn, we've awakened a sea demon of sorts, and they wanted to offer one of us as a sacrifice. I made the mistake of letting Lucian negotiate. And basically we got into a situation where one of us had to fight one of their great warriors, but the great warrior saw something in me.
Was
He
this
had to
warrior honorable?
He was the most honorable warrior I have met, and I have met many a warrior. And
Did you fight with honor?
I fought with as much honor as I can muster, but he was still the honorable warrior, more honorable than I. But we are safe now. We have these seashells, which act as almost a passport of sorts. Do you have passports here?
So,
This world?
so the captain asks up, so what should we do? Should we continue onwards or go home now?
Well,
They recommended we leave.
I don't
because
think
we
that the
apparently-
damage that we've done is reparable
uh,
anymore.
Uh,
We did.
Mogren, you kind of feel like, I don't know, a sense of honor or to try to
But-
help these people get rid of the demon. You think,
Despite this,
yeah.
the warrior must have seen something in us, and I feel it's
The
our duty to
honorable
continue
warrior.
on. Not yes, the honorable warrior. Not for the treasure per se, but we have to figure out what this demon they speak of, what its deal is, and perhaps
We
help
came
them.
for the treasure.
Yes, we came for the treasure, but perhaps
So
that
if
could be
there's a
something-
chance of figuring out whatever you want and getting the treasure, I vote we continue on.
I was going to vote that as well.
Can everyone roll a wisdom check? Just straight wisdom.
Just straight wisdom.
Straight
Everyone
wisdom.
except for Tristan. He wasn't here, or he wasn't there.
Oh, no.
Where wisdom. There it is. Nice. I got the exact same thing.
All right, Kronos. All right. Morgren, you're the only one who realizes that, even though it's not specifically for the treasure, you feel like the Archmage might have planned this, like dealing with the demon, as it were.
I mean, are we here for the treasure? Is that what the Archmage intended? Just some treasure? Who knows? Although I suspect
It
there
was
something...
for a reason, but there's probably something to gain. Otherwise, there's no reason you would
I
put
was not denying that.
the shard at risk.
I was not denying that. I am simply suggesting there is greater forces at work, and we must investigate. So it is our duty at this point to press onward.
And that is where we will end this session.
Woo! I stabbed a man.
Kronos just saved people from falling off the boat.
I
You
tried
almost
and I
killed-
stabbed him.
Everyone.
Hi, Nat
What?
one.
No, you almost killed Morgan, or whatever his name is.
How did I almost kill anyone?
No, I'm talking about Lucian.
Oh yeah, I didn't almost kill anyone.
Yeah, you
Oh.
almost got me killed.
Kronos helped. Kronos helped a lot.
You did?
Oh, I
You
helped
see, I
also.
just rolled shit. I just got myself into danger twice.
And someone else into danger.
Well, they
Mark-
were already in danger. I didn't put them into any more danger than they were.
Yes,
already.
you did.
You could have.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
I want to point out, you could have convinced them just to let you go.
Probably, but I have a charisma of 7, so that sounds unlikely.
Should have jerked him off.
Shut up.
I mean,
I have
that
a
always works.
charisma of 7.
I mean, they gave you flat out a few things that easily should have hinted
Yeah,
you
I don't
towards
think I
that.
can fight a demon on my own, but thanks for the offer.
Oh my god, that's not what they were
Anyway.
saying.
That's not what they were saying at
Mark-
all, God tier.
Mark killed a guy before I got to use my maneuver. I was bummed.
Yeah, but I could have tried to kill a demon.
He was
No.
the only guy left standing. I tried to save him for last.
You probably would have been tied up and thrown into a pit to be feasted on by the demon.
I mean, hey, whatever works.
I need a new weapon.
I hope you like that honorable warrior part. That was
I would
not
like
even close to being a part
honorable.
of the story. That was improvised.
He
Oh,
I was
should have
gonna-
joined
I
our
was
party.
gonna manage trial by combat. I
He
hope
was
you know that.
the most honorable.
In fact, that entire thing was improvised. The talking part was what said, but it gave me no direction, so I just did what I did, like usual.
Yeah, that
Thank
sounds
you.
like you.
And I thought it was pretty well done.
Pretty
I
well done.
agree.
I hope you guys like my character.
It's awesome.
I feel
I'm
bad
trying
for
to play
teasing
in
a fight like that, but
Not great at social interaction. Kind of thinks he is. But as soon as he just kind of fails, you're like, oh yeah, I am bad at this.
I will say this: if Lucian for some reason spoke up and like demanded that he be the one to fight, I was actually gonna.
Do a real fight.
Yeah,
I mean, hey, that sounds fun too. I
he
probably
would
would
have
have.
fucking destroyed you within one round.
Yeah, that would have been due to the demon.
He probably had 4 attacks.
He had 25
Ugh.
AC and did 10 D10 damage just by one attack. And
You
he has
died
because
so
he had
bad.
because he has 4 arms. Each
4
one,
attacks.
yeah, 4 attacks, and that's without action surge.
You would have been mutilated. I would have enjoyed it, but then that would have been my.
But my goal wasn't to kill the players. Like
He
that's not
was
my goal. My
honorable
goal is not to
warrior.
kill you guys. It was to fucking try to help you get a way out, which is why I didn't just decide for you until like I realized it wasn't going to get anywhere by talking, and I
Yeah, because my character's an idiot. He worked on it.
Yeah.
and
I
so
was playing into
he
that.
I mean, I think it extends past the character, but
the honorable warrior decided that dying from battle, saving the lives of others, is a more preferable end than slowly suffering from the wrath of the demon curse that he got from the last fight.
By the way, isn't yellow consular? Shouldn't that mean that you're a talking Jedi?
yellow. Well, here's the thing. Yellow's technically Sentinel, and I am a consular
Oh, that's right. Yellow's
by
consular.
class. No. Yellow is Sentinel. Green's consular. But then again, Obi-Wan was technically a consular, and he had a blue saber, which is like Guardian. So like,
Right.
Canon,
At,
canon,
at the
canon,
end of the
canon.
day, like I don't know how they change it, but from what I remember, like back when we played it, the color symbolized at first what it was, but it didn't mean you had to stick with that. You could go get your own crystal and just change it.
yeah, it didn't. Your colors don't necessarily limit, but that's what the colors mean from a base value. Not base value, but like
That's what people typically have in those positions.
yes.
Okay,
yes.
but the bottom line is you're a consular, meaning you're
Yes.
a talking Jedi, meaning you should have talked more.
I did try, and
We'll figure this out later.
not a diplomat consular, but
Well, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know
someone
you're
that
just
is
saying
already
this.
proven to be bad at talking, and is literally talking you into a fight.
He's
It
still
seems
trying
like
to.
something
He's
I
still
would be
trying to.
again.
He's still trying to figure out the character. He's
well, yeah, well, like all these new force powers and shit, but like I really should have used like calm emotions or other stuff early on, but like I don't know.
We'll figure
man.
this out
He'll-
later.
Well, yeah, I'm just giving you
Yeah, I
constructive
know.
criticism for a consular,
Yeah, no,
and some of that might just be the fact that I've just been replaying KOTOR 1, so I just became a consular, and I'm doing like
nice.
all the Dantooine missions, which is very consular based, like, you know, figure out who killed someone or figure out who should go to jail.
Who
and-
cares? Kill them all.
Exactly.
Yeah,
One of them.
that's the Mitsu answer. But anyway,
Nerd.
I was just thinking, like, hey, you should probably be talking more.
Yeah.
Well, he'll get. I believe Calvin will get better as time goes on. He'll figure out his character more. Like
yeah,
he always does. Good session, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. It didn't really progress
I got
much,
a lot of
but
luck.
We're all
got you.
alive.
and then
That's better than nothing.
next
no
session,
one's dead yet.
What was the whale supposed to be? Epic battle?
not epic. It was just like that wasn't even scheduled. I just did a random encounter. You guys got a whale. I was like, all right, we'll do a whale, and it was just meant to be like a battle where it's a cursed animal, and it's just like a mini thing to get you guys ready.
We could have ate whale
like-
blubber.
Eased you guys into the fight, but you know, fucking nat 20 my cursed plans away. So
Mm-hmm.
Go fuck yourself.
that was a nat 100, not a nat 20.
Yeah,
so.
I know, but it was
It was a
still
double nat
over
20
a
with a
20.
nat 100.
Yeah.
This is what I was listening to while we were playing.
Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah.
Oh my god. That's
Do,
amazing.
Well,
Mm-mm-mm.
yeah. We'll I'll schedule next session in the coming times.
Yep.
Yeah, I think after this weekend I'm leaving the beach, so hopefully I should be more available in the coming week. It remains to be seen. I'll keep you
The party
updated.
has a good dynamic so far. I made Scotland Fair just to like be there in case you guys need a little bit more inspiration or like
See,
things so I can like hand out like, oh, you get this added to a roll. Not there to
See-
be.
Mm-hmm.
Crow, when you were describing him, I swore you were gonna throw in the Scotsman from Samurai Jack, but then
Yeah.
you said he was short.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I wasn't planning the Scotsman.
Then you said he was short.
See,
so.
at first I was planning to make a changeling and have it be the Joker, Joaquin Phoenix's Joker, where if he went into a rage, he'd transform into like the actual Joker persona. Then I'm like, nah, that puts me up in a front line, and I don't want to do that. So I decided to make a bard, and I was like, all right, I'll do an elven loot bard. And so I was looking at elven bard images, and then that fucking Scotsman image popped up somewhere in there, and it was so high quality. And I mean, just fucking look at this.
It was hard to find
That's-
pictures for
yeah.
my character.
That's a really
Whatever.
good.
It
Those
is
are
like
fun
beautiful.
pictures for my
I have
character.
to say,
You know what
I like
doesn't
the
exist?
border
Dexterity.
the most.
Now that I see the border, I want sausage.
Oh,
I like
I
the
do too.
border the most.
Sounds delicious.
A+ border. But I
The
would have
border
my
is great.
fork. I would have my fork on the right.
Also,
Oh, you have
guys,
the tankard thing.
Well,
yeah.
I'm
yeah,
left-handed,
Mm.
so my fork's on the left.
Oh, you're left-handed? Really? I didn't know that.
You lazy lefter.
I'm also a left-handed person, so.
My grandfather's left-handed.
Fucking
Alright,
left.
I will end the recording now. Next session, you guys are gonna get to the island and have to face the sea demon.
Yay, demons! I
Fuck
do
yeah.
well against them.
Because you all.
Yeah, you do actually.
I'm sad that Kronos didn't roll better on helping with the boat.
Yeah,
No, it's fine. Yeah.
but
He rolled 2 3s and a 2. My rolls were
I
trash.
didn't roll too great for helping with the boat either, so you know.
do all.
You're
I
not a
roll
shipwright.
amazing.
No,
Okay.
I'm not, but I am a person that has
We're
been.
You're
gonna find
an
more weapons
idiot.
as we go on, right?
I wasn't an idiot. I just made a simple mistake. Anyone can make a simple mistake.
A simple mistake is several mistakes
He
behind.
made 2 normal mistakes, and everything else was just normal in character, just incompetency, because he's just not good at talking to people.
And I will put you back on the Zaya screen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Puppy.
That's my puppy. She's laying on the couch.
Welcome,
Mine is also
defenders.
laying on the couch.
God, I wish that was
Her-
there to greet us every time we were done with the mission.
Her eyes are super blue in that picture.